Good evening and happy Black Friday, everyone. Hope everyone out there had a great Thanksgiving. I know my wife and our little 3-month-old boy, we definitely did, even though my little boy didn't eat anything other than his formula. Yeah, just hoping everyone had a great Thanksgiving out there. We did a bunch of cooking in our house yesterday, and honestly, I only had like one meal because I knew we bought like a 24-pound bird, and we did like sweet potato casserole, potatoes. My wife did green bean casserole, which is really good, and cranberries, lots of good yummy stuff and stuffing. And then I made my famous homemade pumpkin pie. And yes, I do bake. I made my own crust or pie crust, which is a challenge. If any of you guys out there have ever made homemade pies before, there's a reason why a lot of people give up and they go buy a store-bought pie crust that's already pre-made. There's some really good ones out there. I just like to do it by hand. I mean, it is challenging to do, but we were able to pull it off this year, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, only one meal yesterday because I knew we were going to be definitely plowing down. Had so much food, almost slept into a food coma. So it was definitely good. So it's about 10:30 right now. I see one other car right here tonight. I think my buddy Alex might be here tonight. I think I saw him in the window there. So we're going to be doing our second arm workout. And so I'm trying to do my normal 5 days. And then one of those days is my arm workout. And then I'm trying to do an extra arm workout. So probably going to, for close grip bench tonight, they do have a specialty easy curl bar, which is really nice. It's like the full length of an Olympic bar. And so it's probably like 45 pounds. I'm going to set that up in the power rack bench or just the bench press itself, depending on how busy it is in there, and give that a go. It is a little closer than like the mid close grip that I normally do. So we'll see how that feels on my wrists and the shoulders. But we'll probably still use our slingshot when we go heavy for that, and probably use the elbow wraps as well. And I'm going to do some dips again, and this time I will make sure I will have my full body in the video so you can actually see my weight belt with the plates on there. So I mean, it looks cool when I do it, but still a little boring if there's added weight and you can't see it. You're like, okay, what's going on here? I can't see it. It's a little irritating. And I'm going to be doing some barbell curls again, see how heavy we can go there. I know I only ate like one meal yesterday, and today we got a couple meals in. So we'll see how we're feeling so far. I think I did 125 for 8 reps last time, and then I went to 135 and did some slight cheat bar curls. So probably we'll try to go to 135, 140 again for the last set. It's nice to be able to do cheat curls that are a little heavier. Once you get a 45 in the outside of those Olympic bars, and these bars here are really good, those Texas bars, they don't bend. And so it's not like when you're at a normal gym and there's a slight bend in the bar. I mean, if you're benching and you know exactly how to put the bar, it's fine. It's not going to move. But when you're curling and you're moving the bar back and forth and the bar wants to kind of roll in your hands, and gravity always wins. So if there's a bend in the bar and you turn it a slight way, it's going to want to try to pull away from you one way or another. And so with these bars, it's great because it's just straight and there's no bend in them at all. So when I curl, it feels beautiful. The heavier I go, it's like you're getting blessed by it, because when you have a bar that's bent, the heavier you go, the more it works against you, the way more gravity works against you. So I'm going to do let's see, what else are we going to do? Seated barbell close grip French press. I'll do that again. Do some close grip pull downs or push downs, sorry. Won't be doing the rope this time. I don't mind the rope, but I want to be able to start getting back to some normal close grip push downs and start going heavy in that again. So, and then I will do the tricep machine to where it looks like a preacher bench. And also similar, I will be doing that preacher bench hammer strength machine as well. Probably won't do dumbbell concentration curls this time, since we're doing a second bicep workout for this week. So change things up just a little bit, and I might change things up a little bit more so next time, just so the days don't look exactly the same. Little variety, maybe a little bit more volume. We'll see how we feel here, and go by the volume. I'm doing like 5 exercises for triceps and probably like 4 exercises for biceps. we'll do a standing alternating dumbbell curl again. Those felt really good. And two, as you see me do those, I'll be using a little bit of body English, so it's sloppy, but it's controlled. And so it's nice. And like the older I get, I really don't do a lot of Black Friday shopping anymore. Once they started in doing stuff online to where you get stuff online, I stopped going to stores. Because normally when I would go to stores like back in the day, I would go to Target or whatnot, and just for their Blu-ray and their Blu-ray and DVD sales. But now everything is digital, and we rarely ever buy movies anymore. I still have a decent amount of movies, but just digital. I mean, it's a lot more practical. I don't have a huge like selection or library of movies. I used to think that was so cool back in the day, but we only have like a 2-bedroom townhome, so it's not all that big. I can't have like a big movie room with all my movies displayed. It just looks kind of tacky if you walk into the front room and you just got a big wall of movies. Maybe if I was single and it just had guys over. We have other families that come over. So I want it to look a little bit more professional, a little bit more family geared in those front rooms. So, and you'll see all my Batman toys and stuff upstairs. We don't put that out in the front room so people don't know. So yeah, going to be a good workout. I hope everyone out there again had a great Thanksgiving. I have Snapchat up now, Instagram. I think I've said that in a couple of my other videos. We just got Pinterest up too. And there's another app called Rumble, and it's kind of similar to YouTube, a lot smaller. So I honestly think I'm going to start using that too for the long form, the short form. I'm going to also push those to that, just to get more eyes out there, so we can just keep growing the channels and our just community. And yeah, it's great to be able to have people reach out, and especially with some people that I don't even know them. It's like, whoa, this is new, and so I get to grow in that as well, and hopefully in the long run be a pretty decent ambassador for. I mean, I don't know. I don't compete in bodybuilding. I like to still consider myself as a bodybuilder because of how I train, and I might eventually compete. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, a lot of fun. We're gonna get Facebook up soon. I think that's gonna be one of our last ones. So yeah, I think we'll have like 6 or 7 platforms, and then go from there and see it, because it's like the more. I mean, most of those platforms, if you have a short, you can refurbish it and you can put it through there and select their music, and so it makes it kind of easy. But when you have multiple platforms, it starts to be a lot of like busybody work, and so it starts to wear you too thin to where you could put your excellence in a few platforms versus you can't put your excellence in all of them when you try to multitask too much. It's just only so much one can do. Normally when it comes to multitasking, I can usually talk and be irritating at the same time, so that's the extent of my multitasking. So all right, well, we're going to get in there and we're going to get this party started. I will see you guys in a minute. Thanks. I feel good. 205 on here now. I didn't want to jump to 225 just because it's kind of a new exercise. reps and we'll go up a little bit more. Not much more. We're getting to the edge. We're doing dips. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these in just a little bit closer so we can target on the triceps more. Start with the 120 assist. We'll do one more set of the assist, 100 to 80. All right, 25-pound plates on here. You can see it now. All right. Yeah. 35 pounds on here now. Just 6 reps to see how this feels. That last set felt really heavy. Or 9. I'm actually going to do the 2-hand dumbbell French press versus the barbell. The close grip bench and the dips took a lot out of me, so I'm going to do these a little easier to get through them. Might do higher reps on this. Go by feel. versus go heavier today. 65. Triceps are hurting now. Okay, gonna move on to the close grip tricep pushdown. As you can see what I'm using here, I've just kind of discovered this just from years of playing around in the gym with different stuff and using variations. I like to take this and I like to put my hands over each other, kind of like you're doing a French press with a dumbbell like I was doing in my previous sets today. So what I do is I'll put my left hand in here and put my hand over the top. And so as you can see, my hands are kind of like wrapped around it. And then it's nice too, because it keeps my hands locked in here tight. And I really like the feeling of this. It's different. When you do variations, you do it over the right side or the left side. So, but yeah, it lets me it goes all the way up. You can see. The lights are good over here. You can actually see my triceps going. This is a really good exercise to get a lot of blood in the triceps. And two, with this exercise, you see a lot of guys stop here and go. I don't know if it's just because their biceps are so big, but just let it take you all the way to the top. Just like that. This is that much more of the muscle here to be able to develop. Good stuff. Move on to here. Started with 10.5. I don't know what exactly this 23 stands for. Just so we can keep track. that'll be a last set here, and then we'll move on to the tricep machine. Tricep machine now. 45 pounds on here. Playing things out here, I think I got that for 12 reps last time, but doing something different here. We'll move up. Reps there. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna move on to biceps now. I start to feel heavy now. 125. I think we got this for 6 last time. We'll go up a little bit. All right, I'll do one sheet with this. close grip barbell curls now. You just set with the bar, 45 for 20 reps, and then 65, we did a set at 12. So, 95. Moving on to 125. Cheat some of these up here. Okay. One more. One thing with these when I start to cheat, I'll lean forward just enough to keep it going. Just so it's like I keep everything nice and tight in my back. So I don't go any heavier than this. I'm just playing things by ear. I did go heavier this time, but I know my limits, and I don't really like using a belt when I do my barbell curls. I don't want to go that heavy to have to use a belt. So I just want to push it past failure. Like I was saying earlier, if there's 50% of that movement that I can still fry beyond the 50% of the failure of the cheat, then I'm going to do it. So let's play things by ear and be safe. Okay, did a couple field sets with 15 and 25. On to 35s. One more. Okay, 8 reps at a time. think we got the 50s last time for 6. I went up a little bit there. That's good. Yeah. Oh, that's what I said there. All right, welcome back, everyone. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Alex and I started talking in there. It's so funny. I heard a camera beeping, and I thought it was my little Osmo, my Pocket 3, and he ended up buying a similar one during the Black Friday sale that he saw the other day. And I'm like, that's cool. He was asking me about the camera system that I was using. I'm like, dude, it's a good camera system. I'm looking over. I'm like, wait, no, that's not my camera. That was funny. So yeah, really good workout. Went up a little bit today, and some of the numbers not as much. A close grip bench with that easy Olympic bar felt really good. Got to 225, and then we went to 245 with the slingshots and the elbow wraps. I keep wanting to say knee wraps. And dips, I turned the handles inward a little bit more, so we were a little closer to hit the triceps more. It felt really good. So yeah, my other tricep workout, I'll probably go back to the normal close grip barbell bench press and do the dips with the wider bar. They probably hit the lower chest a little bit more, but that's okay. I like to do the variation, which feels really good. Bicep work really good too. The barbell curl, we went up in weight a little bit, especially on the close grip curl. It actually feels easier for me to control the weight when it's tucked in with the close grip on the barbell, more so with the mid grip. So starting to actually like those close grip barbell curls better. Dumbbell curls went up a little bit, went up to 55 pounds at the end there. A little bit of body English, but that's okay. Nothing too bad. And decided to do the dumbbell concentration curls, just bent over that time, not putting my arm in the bench. So kind of like Arnold style there, where you just lean over there and curl. And so I'm not using 60-pound dumbbells, but it's not too bad. I got to 40 pounds tonight. We did 10 reps, so that was good. What else did we do? That tricep machine, where it kind of looks like a preacher bench, that went really good. Went up with the weight there, did more. I think we did 13 reps with 90 pounds, and really got a lot of blood in there doing the close grip. When I put my hands on that close grip cable push down, that was great. So yeah, really good. And then the seated 2-hand dumbbell French press, did a lot more reps of that today. Felt it a lot more in the long head of the triceps. So when I start to go to failure, I start to feel that part tight, and I don't want to was probably from that new bench that I was doing, the new bench press I was doing tonight with the close grip easy bar. A little different. That's why I didn't want to go too hard. I think last time we used like 80 or 85 on the seated two-hand dumbbell French press, but I didn't want to push it tonight. It's just felt off. It's playing things by ear. So that's the main important part about our channel, just trying to be as safe as I can. I mean, not everything, not the form is not perfect on everything, so, but I do everything as safe as I can to what feels safe. So, and again, not a doctor. We put that in our disclaimer in our videos. So, not licensed in that area. So it's for entertainment purposes only. So hopefully by next week, we'll have both Facebook and then I'll have Rumble up as well. Rumble is also similar to YouTube. And yeah, just exciting getting all these platforms up. It's like friends that because honestly, I deleted most of my social media a few years ago just because I wanted to take a break from it. And apart from YouTube, that was where I was getting like all my information and a lot of stuff. And then on Google. But now that I'm doing the fitness content, I'm opening up professional platforms to where it's a little different. I'll have friends that I knew before that I'll, still reach out and they'll become friends. But I'm trying to expand the horizon. So yeah, really good workout tonight. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe, comment to boost that algorithm, and I'll do my best to try to get back to all your comments and tell me what you like and what things you'd like to see, maybe a little different, or what's your favorite tricep and bicep exercise. Yeah, let me know, because I'm always into variations and trying new things. But I do love that close grip barbell bench press. That's my favorite, because I mean, I don't bench much. And so if I am benching, it's going to be a tricep exercise. And so, all right, well, I thank you guys so much for tagging along, and I hope everyone had a fantastic and wonderful Thanksgiving, and enjoy those leftovers. And give yourself a little grace if you end up eating a little too much. Just eat less the next day. So it's not about being perfect. It's about striving for perfection. So you guys take care and have a great day or night. Bye-bye, guys.